folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bulldogs will kick it away and start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So Texas's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Dropping back. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Be brought down, but a penalty mark was on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And they hit him just as it releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul.
You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And this time it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bulldogs are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Frazier. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the 1st quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Boston. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. hard-fought, close win, and then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kurt, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Running back has it on a screen now. To the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's in the clear. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Dumps it down to the back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 19. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That game makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. They're going to scramble now, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Now, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Throws out the stiff arm. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Oh, the quarterback going backwards and forced out of bounds. It's a massive play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Bell. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. First down here for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Dogs are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. And tackled there by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Here he goes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He shreds the tackle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, of really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB bootlegs here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They get the second half started with their running play. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. Breaks into the clear. They get him down. The gain moves the ball to the +40.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Frazier.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. To throw, it's Manning, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pressure is coming. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Be serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Hands it off from the gun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Shotgun formation using inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Close to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Texas. Look out, whole different game now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will run out of bounds, and that'll be the final play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. The play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Quick throw to the receiver. What a catch! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down and a mile, looking to throw for. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Now they try to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 bursts, but the defense was ready for it. Now they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Frazier. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loss of 7. Now, a 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
To the air, it's Manning. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Let's a fly to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Really nice conversion here on that pass. And remember, they pick up this first down to stop the clock. Look at the clock here. You don't need to panic. You need to be in a little bit of hurry-up mode, but no need to panic at this point in the game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
With the catch, it's Moore. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Down the middle, it's Branch. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
And falls incomplete. Now, 4th down.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive aggressive you get, risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get in field goal range. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Timeout.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Long enough and good. It's a huge field goal to get the win. We came in expecting, Kurt, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.